Hello creative friends, I'm Anastasia and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're in the mood for some thrifting today because I'm taking you along to a couple of shops to find some modern cottage and vintage style home decor. Then I'll show you how I style my thrifted pieces around my home. Let's go! My first shop of the day is a local thrift store that is actually also an animal rescue, so I love supporting their store by shopping here. Not to mention, they have really good prices as well. Whenever I'm in need of new ceramic dishes or bowls, I always head to the thrift store. I feel like there's always a really big selection of stoneware and it's at such a good price compared to new. One time I got an entire 8-person set of big plates, big bowls, little bowls, and coffee mugs, all for $8 from a yard sale. So when I tell you to go thrifting for your dishes, I definitely mean it. These little salt and pepper shakers with the herb names on them are just so precious. I suppose you could also put herbs in them if you wanted to, but they would be so cute if somebody had a cottage style kitchen. You've probably heard me say this before, but I love to thrift fabric. I tend to find lots of fabric remnants, and usually they're just $1 or $2, and you can use them to reupholster some small furniture or make throw pillow covers. There are just lots of options there. I often wish that I could have a tea party every day of my life because I'm just obsessed with these little glass teacups and saucers. I have plenty of them already, so I'm not going to buy any more, but I'm always tempted when I see them. Something I keep in mind while thrifting is not to just look at the current state of the item, but to see the potential that it has. So with vases and lamps, I look for shape, not necessarily color, because they're usually easy to DIY to turn it into a different color or style. I got a little bit excited when I found this vase with the flower frog at the top because I have 2 little bud vases from this same collection, but I was really bummed when I saw that the top was broken and had been glued back together. And since I was a little bit on the fence about whether or not it reflects my current style, I decided not to get it. This modern office desk was really beautiful and seemed like it was solid wood. It was only $75.50, which is such a good deal for that high quality. I really loved this stool and the character it has. It was only $10, but I didn't get it because I didn't know if I had anywhere in my house to put it. But I honestly still think about it to this day, and I kind of regret not getting it. I thought this lamp was so cool and unique, and it was only $3.50. This store really has the best deals on lamps. This giant basket was only $6.50, but sadly it had a lot of damage, so I left it at the store. Now I'm heading into Goodwill, and I'm really hoping they've got the shelves packed full today so I can have fun digging through all the treasures. You can truly never have enough pillows, am I right? I never skip coming over here to look through these. I found this velvet dark charcoal blue one with a down insert for just $1.99. And then I found a matching one, and my day was totally made. The larger cookbooks were not half off today, but I think I may come back when they're on sale to get a few that I'll then do a DIY linen cover on. That's one of my favorite ways to get large coffee table books. I have a tutorial on my channel for a DIY linen book cover, so I'll link it below for you. What a score! This scalloped bowl for $1.99 is too cute, and then I found a second one to match, so both of these definitely came home with me. This is so cottage core and it's stunning. This is a real pottery piece made by Marshall Potter in Texas. I thought the wavy design on the top was just so pretty. My jaw actually dropped when I saw this basket on the shelf. It looks completely brand new and it's only $2.99. And that wood tone is so gorgeous, so I'm definitely taking it home with me. I've really liked the style of this little coffee table. It definitely needs to be redone, but $8.99 for a wood piece is a really good price and a perfect DIY project for somebody who's not afraid to put in a little elbow grease. I just mentioned in a recent video how I hardly ever find nice lampshades at the thrift store, and since then I've actually found a couple of nice ones. This pleated shade has a vintage vibe and I thought it was just really pretty, so I took it home. And now it's time to decorate some of our finds. I still can't believe I found this perfect condition round tray for $2.99. I think it will go perfectly right here on my bathroom vanity. On top of that, I'm styling this thrifted vase that I got for $6 a while back. And inside of that, I'm putting some dried eucalyptus stems that I got from Marshall's. Of course, I've got to do the typical rolled up washcloths with a candle. This candle is from Walmart. It's sea moss and sage and it smells absolutely amazing. This black container used to hold matcha, but I cleaned it out and now I'm using it for Q-tips. I feel like just this little bit of decor adds so much warmth to our bathroom now. I have this buffet cabinet right off my entryway that really needs some styling. So today I'm going to be using this black lamp that my husband says looks like an avocado, and he's not wrong. I found a pair of these at Goodwill for $14.99 each. I'm cleaning off the dust, and of course the sticker left a lot of residue, but this Goo Gone will be a really easy fix for that. So thank you to the person who commented on my video recommending this product. I'm using this linen lampshade that I got secondhand a really long time ago. I DIY'd this thrifted vase in my very first video, so check that out if you want to see how I created it. I found this book at an estate sale for $1. And this book is the one that I did a DIY linen cover on, so if you'd like to see how I did that, the video is on my channel and I'll link it below. I put the adorable scalloped bowl on top of that stack, and next to that I'm putting a cookbook holder that I'm using to hold a piece of art. And then just a simple Target candle that I took the label off of. So what do you guys think about how this buffet turned out? So I'm going to remove the inserts from these pillowcases. There's a lot of stray feathers, so I got off as many as I could. But I'll also be putting the pillowcases in a regular cotton sleeping pillowcase to prevent the feathers from getting stuck in my washing machine and to protect the velvet from getting damaged in the wash. Then I added it in with my regular laundry on a delicate cycle. To sterilize the down pillow inserts, I just throw them in my dryer with a wet washcloth on high heat, and that steams them, hopefully killing any germs and also making them nice and fluffy. In a previous Thrift With Me video, you guys saw me pick up this frame for $1.99 at Goodwill, and today I'll finally be putting some artwork in it. This piece of art was actually completely free, besides the 14 cents that it cost to have printed out Walmart. This piece is in the public domain, so I was able to download it completely free. It's from the National Gallery of Art. I will link their site below, as well as some other museums with open access art. You can also type open access art into Google and you'll see several websites come up. I think this turned out really cute for something that cost me less than $3. I'm hanging this on a little wall in my bathroom, and here's how it turned out. Please subscribe if you loved this video, and check out my other videos for more DIY and thrifting content. I hope you had a blast thrifting and decorating with me today, and I can't wait for the next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.